Summer Sonic in Japan was too hot. But why does it take so long for the Black Label to release music, and by association YG too? The Sserafim Chaewon accused of copying aespa's Winter again. All that today and more on this episode of Totally Legit K-pop News with me, Angelina. So if you're interested, please keep on watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. I uploaded a new vlog on my second channel. You can find everything linked below. But as for us, let's get into the news that happened over the weekend. Some of which is incredibly surprising and some of which we've seen 18 times before. But I'm excited regardless, so let's go. Let's talk about Summer Sonic Japan, because it seems that it was just too hot. And not in the ways you're thinking. Get a grip. Though, oh my god, how did that get there? This video that's been going around showcasing Ateez's son seemingly overheated after the group's performance and biting his thumb. Now, a lot of people are saying that he's doing this to prevent himself from fainting. But overall, a lot of fans are just really concerned because it was really hot that day and they're worried that the group might be overworked. So let's check out the video here. Looking like they're really overheated. And I've seen this video going around everywhere with the same kind of caption, basically, that he's biting his thumb to prevent himself from passing out. Oh no, poor him, he needs to rest. What an idea to make them work so intensely in the heat too. I've even seen this fan cam of Jongho who is making it bouncy, but it looks too hot. I don't know, from the videos you can just tell that it was really hot that day. But actually, because it was so hot that day, Wonyoung of IVE was sweating. You know it is a slow news day when Wonyoung sweating is news. Like, that's literally the story. That's literally the news. Wonyoung was sweating. Okay, but she actually addressed the fact that she sweat, so we have a little bit more to work with, thankfully. It must have been hot as hell in Osaka because this is the first time I've seen Wonyoung sweating and fanning herself. She's practically melting, poor baby. Let's see. And then we have some pictures where we can see like sweat dripping down her face. It's pretty rare seeing Wonyoung sweating. Like, this is a whole thing. Like, she doesn't usually sweat. She's not the type of person to excrete sweat from her skin. Like, for her to sweat from her own body, unheard of, right? But Wonyoung actually took to a fan messaging app to address this. But yesterday when I was performing in Osaka, it was the hottest day I've ever experienced in my life. Wonyoung is melting away. Seriously, Japan's summer. It was really, really hot. I don't usually sweat much or feel the heat, you know? She continues on. But after dancing to a few songs, I felt something trickling down my cheeks. I was like, what is this? And then I realized it was my sweat, lol. That's when the melting of Wonyoung began. When I got off stage, people around me know I don't usually sweat. So everyone around me was surprised, like, is Wonyoung sweating right now? The last caption here, while netizens were surprised, it seems like Wonyoung was equally shocked that she was sweating. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. What do you think of Wonyoung sweating? On a different note though, let me know your favorite Summer Sonic moments. Somi was recently promoting her song Ice Cream on Haeri's YouTube channel show, and she revealed the reason that she ends up releasing songs during the summer is because when the Black Label start writing a song, it usually from start to finish takes about a year. So that's the reason she ends up releasing songs in the summer, because it takes a year and that yearly cycle ends up on summer. But for this year, Ice Cream happened to fit pretty well with the summer timing. Now, even though fans kind of already know this, I mean, the Black Label are cut from the same cloth as YG Entertainment. Like, they take a really long time to release anything. You know the Black Label stands? Because I know Isna is coming out soon. You guys are just gonna have to prepare yourself for the worst because this is gonna become a reality, unfortunately. You're lucky you get anything once a year, to be quite frank. But anyways, fans had a lot to say about this quote unquote new information. I don't know, Somi, maybe work with producers out of the Black Label too. What do you mean it takes them a year to write a song? In our company, if they write songs, it takes about a year for them to finish it. Girl, Somi, tell me you are lying right now. That's actually pretty good. If we take a look at Blackpink, a year is not bad at all. In our company, if they write songs, it takes about a year for them to finish it. Praying for ISNA. Here's my prediction for ISNA. We'll get like a triple title track. I feel like we're gonna get a lot. Well, is the Black Label even in charge of ISNA? I don't know. Let's say Meow. Teddy's new girl group, Meow. We're gonna get like a triple title track, and then for a year we're gonna get so much, and then it'll be once a year. Once a year if we're lucky. That's my prediction, but not as bad as Blackpink's release schedule. That's my prediction though. You can let me know yours in the comments below. But I do wonder, I mean, it takes a year to release. Is a year really that bad? We'd have to ask a songwriter. Should we get Alina from Lyre Music on the podcast? I haven't uploaded a podcast episode in 3 months. Should we though? The Chaewon copying Winter allegations have been ongoing for such a long time now, starting with this post from November 1st, 2023. Why is Kim Chaewon always copying Winter? Why are they always overlapping, and why does she always do it after Winter? So here we see Winter's hair. She has a hime cut, right? Long brown hair. And then we see Chaewon with something similar. Unfortunately, the first picture is a screenshot from SBS Inkigayo, and if I show that, I'm going to get sued. You're just gonna have to take OP's word for it that their hair is similar. The first comment is like, this is not what aespa fans think. Don't feed the troll. So I wasn't the only one thinking this way. Winter did brown short hair, and a little while later, Kim Chaewon did brown short hair too. Winter had a black blunt cut bob, and then a little while later, Kim Chaewon did it too. This is not Mai's opinion. Don't feed the trolls. Don't leave comments. Don't feed the trolls. This B isn't a fan of Winter. She's just a Kim Chaewon auntie. To be honest, it's way too obvious, to the point of being effing embarrassing. If you're curious about which Kim Chaewon will do next, you can just look at Winter's hair. What is she copying, honestly? Pangirls are starting to be another woman's biggest enemy. So of course, on one hand, you have people being like, oh my god, no, she's totally copying Winter. And then on the other hand, you have people being like, nobody thinks this. What are you on? Like, what are you going on about? But this has become truly an obsession because post after post after post is about Chaewon copying Winter. The idea being that every time Winter changes her hair, Chaewon changes her hair too. Then a couple days later after that post, another post. Collection of Kim Chaewon copying Winter. So now we have a little bit of a compilation. So we see Winter with a black bob, and then we see Chaewon with the black bob. Winter with highlights, and then we have Chaewon with pink highlights. Winter with layered brown hair, then Chaewon with layered brown hair. It's not like super layered, but whatever. Hoo, me too. I need to experiment with the hime cut, and then she does the hime cut too. The hime cut with the apple hair is pretty so a bun. This last, I'm like trying to look at their hair. I'm like, their hair isn't similar, but it's the pose. Okay, well, not the pose, but the face. The face. You get what I mean. Anyways, let's read some comments. This is a lot for coincidences. No, but these aren't even common styles, and their styling time are even overlapping. Why do people call this a troll post? Anyone can tell she's copying her. But she looks so, oh, that's so mean. Some of these comments are a little too K-pop shocking. Let's move on. And then a little cherry on top later that month in November 2023. Winter had hair extensions, and then Chaewon, that's not Chaewon. And then Chaewon got hair extensions as well. Not the same color, but that's besides the point. There's just been this whole narrative that anytime Winter changes her hair, Chaewon changes her hair similarly. With some comments reading, seriously, you're delusional if you think that doing long hair is a form of copying. Maybe because OP is indeed delusional. Once again, you freaking ajumas are beating up the female idols. You're here to make Winter and Chaewon both receive hate once again. In reality, both are pretty and are living their best lives. What are you pangirls doing? Look at you with your Winter Chaewon scenarios. How can you be this pathetic? Pangirl, you're once again hating on successful girl groups today. And then more comments being like, this is not what aespa fans think. Please don't say that this is what aespa fans think. Mice don't think this. One of these comments. I don't know. Looks like they're dating to me. They're getting to know each other with good feelings. But we also had people defending this being like, Chaewon is literally just copying herself because she had this type of hair during IVE days. But that was back in November 2023. 2023. So why are we bringing it up again? Well, a new post has been made, another compilation with dates this time. So let's check it out. So this post is titled, Chaewon is just in love with winter. So let's see. We have the black hair with green streaks, and then we have the reddish hair. Then we have like the braided hair, brown short hair, brown long hair with the hime cut with a bun, hair extensions, cute little hairstyle here, black hair with blonde streaks, black hair with pink streaks, black curly-ish bob, black straight bob. Then we have the same post, but then the dates showing that winter did all these styles first. Let's read some comments. You can't say that all idols have the same style, seeing how there has never been a time when one member copied a member of a different group this many times. HYBE is Dan World cult, remember? They believe they can absorb your powers by copying you. That's why they copy so much. Seriously, all of this was done after winter? If true, that's so creepy. You can't say all idols have the same style. In the photos, there are unique styles like the hime cut and bleached hair. What's wrong with her? But seriously, this is really hard to defend with a straight face. Of course, the Sserafim are set to have a comeback soon, and their teasers are just being compared to everyone, to aespa, to Red Velvet. So do you think this is just another hate post to really add to the hate train that the Sserafim have been receiving? Do you think that if you actually took the time to look into idols' similar hairstyles, you could find another 2 idols, another 3 idols, another 5 idols who have similar hairstyles around the same time? Do you think people are just following trends? Do you actually think there is something weird going on? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Now, I do acknowledge there has been a lot of negativity surrounding Le Sserafim in the headlines these days. So I just want to take a minute to look at their teasers, because from what I've seen, just like the little snippets that I've seen, they look amazing. So I just want to take a minute and look at them. This isn't news or anything. We're just going to look at their teasers for fun. So I guess these are the newest ones. Oh my God, wait a minute. That doesn't even look like her. Anyways, meow or never. That is a lot of belts. What did they do to Chaewon's face? Do you guys remember like that scene style with like the striped hair like that? Oh, shoe flying off. And the puppy again. I really like, these are nice pictures, but I really like the artsy fartsy ones, so I'm excited to go to those ones. This is giving Wonyoung in Eternal Stars. I'm kidding. Well, I mean it, but not in a bad way. I wonder what they're looking at. That dog is so cute. I do like the idea of this one though, because it's like, where are they? They're in such a weird room with this like weird bed couch thing, and everyone's looking at something. Crazy kids never die. Chaewon looks more like Chaewon here, and she's drinking I love that. She's drinking water rather than alcohol out of this. I think that's cute. Ooh, this is like super deep, because why would you cover a couch outside? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's already outside. Like, think about it. I like the little eye patches with the sparkles. Fancy, fancy. Waving arm, inflatable arm flailing tube guy. Do you guys remember that? The flowers in the trash can. It's cute, cute, cute. Trash balloons. Ooh, I like that. Those poor flowers. Those poor flowers. That's quite random. Love the lines. Ooh, these are the ones that I think I'm going to really like. Fairy floss. The nails. I can imagine that would be so annoying. Oh, yes. This is up my alley. The freaking bread on her head. I love it. No, the bread is so funny. I love this. We're glitching here. I'm not moving anything. No. I love how like the aspect is it. I love how it's like squishy. The bread again. Oh, I didn't even notice that it's like foam or whatever. Are those the lyrics? Ooh, shit. Oh my God. DJ, play my favorite song. These are really fun. I want a close up on her hair accessories. Oh, I think I saw a TikTok where like someone said that she crocheted that herself, and her skirt is made out of teddy bears. I love it. Just go and get it. That's my girl. Fun. The vision. I love the vision. I love this hair on her. Little kitty. Okay, this is fun. This is fun. I want to like recreate these. These seem so fun. Act like an angel and dress like crazy. See, this is clever because it says eyes, but they're actually teeth. And again, the bread, the croissants on her ears. I love the use of bread. And she has like a little, I don't know, is it like a bread purse? She's crushing herself. It's so cute. These are my favorites so far for sure. Oh my god, the like Fruit Loops necklace and the nails. Oh my god. Oh, I like that bag. It's fun. Everything is just so fun here. This is the best one. The fruit. Do you see the candy on her nails? If this could be, oh my god, I know Crazy is not gonna be anything like this. I bet we're not gonna see anything like this in Crazy. Not the bagel. The bagel headband. I know. I just wish we could get a concept like this in a music video. That would be everything. Uh-oh, we're glitching again. Okay, and then these were like the more colorful ones that were being compared to Spicy, I think. They're fun too. She's being held in the air with chips. Chips? Themes. Thunder cold flavored. I like this picture. I like the green roots here. You know, it would be so amazing if we could get all of these looks in a music video. That would be so fun. Okay, and I think that's about it. So let me know what your favorite teasers are. Mine are the colorful, the simultaneously colorful ones with blank backgrounds that are kind of weird. The bread ones. I love the bread ones. aespa's Karina is being accused of plastic surgery, a nose job, because there's a post titled, "Did Karina's nose tip dropped?" So let's take a look at it, because I have some thoughts about this. I love how it says like, the post then quickly went viral, amassing 47,000 views in just a few hours. Is that viral? Because I don't think it is. Anyway, so here's a screenshot and it's showing her nose tip. The OP claimed that in a recent candid photo, the tip of Karina's nose appeared flatter than in previous images. This led to speculation about whether the difference was due to the angle of the photo or if her nose shape had changed over time. The Karina I know looks like in photos 2, 3, and 4, but in the recent candid photo, the first picture we saw, the tip of her nose looks a bit flattened. I'm just wondering if it looks that way because of the angle or if her nose tip really did drop. I'm considering getting a nose job and I'm curious. If a celebrity gets surgery, they usually have a lot of information and careful attention from the doctors. But if the shape changes in just 3 to 4 years, I might need to rethink it. So they're showing pictures of Karina like, this is what I know her nose to look like. And the tip isn't flattened like it is in that picture. So I'm going to save my thoughts for the end of this, but it seems that this post was met with a lot of backlash. What does it even mean for a nose tip to drop? Are you a doctor? Why are you so concerned with someone else's perfectly fine nose? You're comparing photos taken from different angles. What are you even trying to prove? Nate Penn can't go a single day without trashing Karina. You seem to be lacking in intelligence. Real fans who appreciate natural beauty react calmly to posts like this. So I wanted to talk about this because I feel like the answer is really so simple. Now, don't get me wrong. I think most idols have work done. It is what it is. Cosmetic procedures are just so easily accessible. Botox, fillers, and even more invasive things. But in this picture, what I'm noticing, and I don't even know plastic surgery that well, but she's speaking. Do you know what I mean? Some people's noses move when they speak. So to take a picture of her mid-speech and be like, her nose tip is flattened. I mean, I'm pretty sure my nose moves when I speak. And when I smile, my nose tip goes downwards. Do you know what I mean? It goes down. So I just wanted to talk about that because yes, it's one thing to notice changes in idols and there are plenty of changes to notice. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. I needed to say the one thing I know, the only thing I know. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. Next up, let's talk about Stray Kids' Changbin. So of course, content warning, if this is not something you'd like to hear being discussed, then please skip forward. But of course, this is a subject that is always just always so frustrating to read about, and cue the comments of course you'd be frustrated here. Okay, whatever, yeah, fat jokes, we get it. Thank you. You really outdone yourself. But anyways, in recent years, Changbin has transformed physically, working hard to gain muscle. The idol has often spoken about his effort to maintain his current image, and fans praise him for his muscular physique. As we can see, he's known to be quite buff, right? Which, in and of itself is quite rare in K-pop. We've heard some male idols in the past say that their companies don't want them to get too buff. The beauty standard for male idols is to still be quite thin, right? To be super muscular is not really encouraged, especially by companies, right? But there's this picture going around of him captioned, "His usual appearance is even more ridiculous." But some people are pointing out that the angle was badly taken because here are other pictures of the same day. Let's read some comments. Everything's fine, but people are acting crazy. That's not a stomach, it's an arm, damn it. And what's with the people editing the photos? Would you like it if someone edited your face because it's not pretty enough? Isn't So Changbin all about the thick look? It's not that he didn't work out. He worked out a lot, lol. The guy who basically lives on Pokeballs, lol. There's no one who takes care of themselves more than he does, yet people criticize his body, lol sigh. They'll probably talk trash about him again in some online communities. Look at the level of hate they're spewing without even thinking. How can they say such things? He's just a person too. Honestly, it's not even something to get so worked up about, but they're just doing it because others are. These idiots. I'll just defend him and let people call me names or whatever. Damn it. So of course, let me know your thoughts on the situation. You know, I always wonder how big male idols would get if their companies didn't put restrictions on them. Because for example, Yosang of Ateez said that his company didn't want him to get too muscular. So we can imagine that's true for the majority of idols, right? So I wonder how many idols would look like Wonyoung if their companies didn't put restrictions on them. Let's move on to Kpop Shenanigans, which are basically fun little things that have happened in K-pop recently and or quick news. Kara has performed Go Go Summer for the first time in 13 years. Now, I wanted to talk about this because, for one, Go Go Summer is officially back on Spotify. And usually, like, once in a while, it would come back on Spotify. But it came back on Spotify and it stayed on Spotify. And it made, like, shorts about it. I was, like, so excited. Maybe this is why. Oh, but the tweets have been deleted? Maybe she's gone again, I don't know. Enjoy Go Go Summer while it lasts, because Wiki Mickey has officially disbanded. So of course we already knew that they were going to disband. It was announced that their last song would be their last song. But fans are still quite upset about this. Fans found out that NewJeans Han and Baby Monster's Rora used to be part of a girl group when they were younger. A group called Yuso Girl created by Kids Planet. So fans hope that they can reunite one day. I also thought that it would be fun for the two to collaborate on year-end shows. For real, please give us a year-end stage. They're both so pretty. I think Rora is prettier now, but Han was... what a thing to say. Han is pretty. Those photos look like they were taken yesterday for both of them babies. Itzy's Yuna is going viral again because of her waist. Here are the pictures. Ateez and Kwonunbi are going to perform at Waterbomb LA. Super exciting. And then people are really amused with CL because of this picture of her with Yan Hyun-seok. So here she is with him and she just looks, you know, like whatever. But then people are comparing it with her picture with Treasure where she's actually smiling. Why did she go back to YG if she was going to roast him like that, lol? Honestly, I'd probably do the same. It's different taking a picture with an old guy versus juniors. Everyone looks happy though, so the atmosphere must have been friendly. People trying to read into her expression from one photo look silly. Yan Hyun-seok doesn't seem to age, does he? This post feels disrespectful. Analyzing someone's expressions like this is just weird. This was supposed to be a funny picture, but the comments are wild, lol. I thought only crazy fans analyze expressions, but I guess not. Come on, it's just a humor post. Everyone relax. Do you think it's disrespectful or super funny? I wanted to personally share this tweet because it seems that Jennie's dress in her profile picture is actually navy blue. Now, I don't know if this shocked anyone else. I mean, it's not like that life-changing, but it's still something that it's still something. I mean, probably thought it was black, right? I got so used to the black and white version of this dress that it's crazy to think it's actually navy blue. My thoughts exactly. Let's move on to our discussion segment because people are noticing that male idols are showing their abs a lot more often. In second gen, this was the norm. No one ever had a shirt on ever. But then fourth gen really was the era of modesty. And you would have thought fifth gen would have followed suit, but no, abs galore. You noticed it too, right? Love it or hate it, let's talk about it. There is this post. Seems like there's really a high demand in male idols revealing their abs. I think this would be such an interesting topic to do a podcast on. I keep teasing the podcast. Audrey, come over. It shows that the fans' age group is also higher. I also don't like it. I'm fine if you can see it naturally, but when they seem to be like, look at my abs, it just feels uncomfortable. I guess it's up to your preference, so it's not like we can say anything about it. I don't like it either. I don't want to see your abs, please. Oh my goodness. TikTok and Twitter would disagree. I don't like it. There are so many people who don't like skin exposure. I just hate skin exposure in general. I'm fine with photo shoots, but I hate it when they do it on stage. I seriously hate it. My bias has taken his shirt off a few times and it pisses me off. I really hate it too. Only a few fans who like it are making it a big deal, while the rest of us don't like it at all. It's exhausting how they keep exposing their body. Wow, so many people dislike it here. I mean, I'm all for balance. If you're gonna say that about female idols, I mean, I guess the energy is the same. I mean, that's not my point of view. I feel really neutral about it, to be honest. I'm just talking about like this energy. I guess it's consistent, right? I have personally not seen anyone who agrees with it, but it's just really interesting to see the shift from like second gen, no shirts. Third gen, maybe it was a mix, but like fourth gen was considerably modest, don't you think? And then the start of fifth gen was also quite modest, but now people are taking their shirts off again. And it's not that people weren't taking their shirts off in between, but statistically, think about it statistically. I feel as though I'm seeing a lot more abs now. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments. Okay, do I have a K-pop? I do have a K-pop song of the day. I'm excited to talk to you guys about it. It's Everything by Jungkook. Seeing it live was life-changing. It was beautiful. I couldn't see him because I just couldn't see him, but there are some things that you feel with your heart, right? And I felt this with my heart. I swear to God, when I was seeing them live, I would shut up at his parts because I just wanted to hear. But then like during his high notes and stuff, everyone else would scream. So sometimes you couldn't hear it very well. But the times that you could hear him, my goodness, guys. Okay, so Everything by Jungkook. Of course, it's a ballad. Let me show you my favorite part. I don't know why. That's my favorite part. Gorgeous, beautiful, life-changing, Everything by Jungkook. But that is our K-pop song of the day. And I still haven't dreamt of anything. I'm sorry. I've got nothing. I don't know what happened. But that is basically it for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. Everything important linked below. My Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, my second Instagram, my second TikTok, my second Facebook. And I do want to sell merch soon. It's coming, okay? I have fancy little handwritten shirts. Not that like I hand wrote it, but like it's printed on the shirt. You get what I mean? Anyways, okay. That's it for today's video. I already said that. But speaking of Jungkook, I'm actually wearing Dosun by Diptyque today. I got like 1 milliliter sample things from Scent Split, and I wanted to try some Diptyque perfumes, and he said he wears Dosun, and I just wanted to check it out. And it smells really nice. But anyways, that's it. Bye.